Get in there, my son. Diamond rank, here we go. And it's none other than one of my favourite decks. It is Dragon Link. This deck is insane. Plays through so many hand traps. So I've been trying a lot of different variants for dealing, and this seems to be the one that is the best. It got me to Diamond, and I advise it for you. So one copy of Driver. He's the ultimate brick. Sure, why not have him in there? 2 Rocket Synchron, because 2 is just the right number. Maxi, I absolutely hate this card with a passion, but it's great when I'm using it. So just stick it in there, 2 copies, because you don't want to brick on it, and it just gets people to end their turn so you can OTK. And of course we got the 2 Gamma, because why play Driver if you're not playing Gamma? Gamma, very underrated card, nobody expects it, nobody plays around it, and if you activate it on your turn, it is a free Synchro 8, and it's just top card to go into. Ghost Ogre, I'm playing Ghost Ogre because it can be very good, but in some matches like Flunder they can chain block you, it won't be as useful. But Ghost Ogre is vital at popping that map or any other like face up card that tries to activate its effect, like field cards and stuff. So yeah, I like Ghost Ogre, it's winning me over. Ash Blossom, because why not have 2 of them in there? It's just a great hand trap all around, probably one of the best in the game. And White Dragon Wyver Buster as part of your baby Chaos Dragons, mandatory for any Dragon Link deck. I don't need to explain these 2 cards further. They get you so much advantage, they get you free Link 2s, and yeah, you can just start off from there. Fairy Tail Snow, because it's one of the most broken cards in the game. This card alone, on top of like what you might have set up as well, can either keep you alive or can win you games. So yeah, definitely want to be playing Snow if you're playing Master Duel right now. Rocket Tracer, because it's just your main go-to of the deck. It gets you your Borload Savage, and 2 is just the right number for it, I feel. 1 Rocket Recharger can help you, its effect, when it comes to the recovery and stuff, but it's mainly in there because it's a non-tuner level 4 body that you're going to use for synchro plays and your link plays. So yeah, you gotta play that 1 Recharger, at least 1 Recharger. You can dabble with 2 if you like, but I wouldn't advise it. Of course, Seeger, it wouldn't be D-Link without him. I know a lot of people like to play the, Black Metal Dragon and Red Eyes MD, but I mean, come on. Safer just gets your Rocket Tracer, gets your Chaos Dragons, and if you do have the stars for it, it can get you one of your level 8 dragons as well. Absoluter, because you gotta have 2 of them in there. I am playing the E-Telly package, so it is good to have Absoluter in there. You use E-Telly and then you're straight into Baron. There's just no messing around there at all. So yeah, go with 2. I think 2 is the right number. 1 Nocto, because it's once per turn. It is a card you can brick on if you just get a handful of high level monsters. So I just think 1 is enough, and it does have a niche graveyard effect, I suppose. Also, you can search for it with Seeger if you send Absoluter. So yeah, 1 Nocto seems to do the job, I find. And Chaos Dragon Legionnaire, I just love this card so much. I love the Chaos cards, because I used to play them back in the day and stuff. But Chaos Dragon Legionnaire is on another level. It's 3 different effects, and each one can be used at different times, depending on the situation. So yeah, you gotta go Legionnaire. Chaos Emperor Dragon, or Chaos Emperor the Dragon of Armageddon. Let's not confuse him with the one that got errata and is now terrible. But this card is fantastic. I love it. Great for recovery, gets your dragon back, special summons itself. What more could you want? Red Eyes Darkness Metal, because yeah, it is basically a free Link 2, and you're going to go from there. It can revive one of your rocket monsters, you can go into Quad Boral, and then all of a sudden you've got Savage on the field. So it's great for extending, and it's good for just getting a synchro card or a Link monster and then go into a synchro. 1 Nibiru, because I can brick on this card so easy. If I put more than 1 of this card in my deck, I'm opening 2 every game. This game hates me. Shuffling hates me. Lightning Storm, because this will also win you games. I mean, you're going second, you're up against someone like Eldritch, they set 4 back row, you Lightning Storm, it's GG. Chaos Space, one of the best cards in the deck, searches nearly anything you want. You can banish it from the graveyard to add a light or dark back to the deck, and then you get a draw out of it. So it's just so much value. Definitely want to go with Chaos Space. Dragon's Ravine, this is another good card. Great way of setting up your graveyard, discarding from your hand. Just really good card, and it's searchable with Romulus, so Like, if you're playing Dragon Link and not playing Dragon Ravine, what the hell is wrong with you? Now, my other field card, of course, being Boot Sector, because this is part and parcel of the rocket package. You gotta have Boot Sector. Great for setting up plays. If it stays on the field, it's good for recovery too. 2 emergency teleport. Broken card. This card is going to get put to 1 again soon. It's so insane. It's a free special summon. It gets you either Gamma or Ghost Ogre, and you can just go straight into your Synchro for Baron, depending on whichever level you need. Quick Launch, fantastic. Need more be said. Quick Launch, one of the best spell cards in the deck. Caught by the Grave at 2, because why not? Love this card. In a game that's just full of hand traps, this Caught by the Grave is just invaluable sometimes. And Infinite Impermanence as well. I was going to go with Veiler, because then he can be added with Chaos Ruler, but you know what? Just that added effect to just negate everything in the column can really come in handy against Floodgates, and this deck loses hard to Floodgates. So I've gone with 3 Infinite Impermanence. Onto the extra deck, Borreload Savage. Just quality card, really good. Most of the time I'm going into him with recovery plays, but if you can start off and get him on the field as early as possible, that's advisable. Chaos Ruler, another great card for value. You know, mills from the deck as a light or dark monster, can special summon itself. Just really good card, and it helps to go into your XZ plays. Hot Red, why not play him? Especially if you've got Chaos Ruler and lots of like level 1 tuners, like your Rocket Synchro and stuff. It'd be foolish not to play Hot Red. Baron, because it's Baron. You want to make this as early as humanly possible so you can play around that nib. But yeah, just what a fantastic card. You can reset it to the extra deck so you can get him back and is effectively live again. But most of the time, it's just that 1 extra negate on top of everything else is all you need. And speaking of 1 extra negate, I'm playing Lancelot, because you want to get some value out of those level 8 monsters, so you get them back on the field after you do all your plays. You go into Lancelot last, and he's just an extra negate on your opponent's turn, but be careful because he will negate your own stuff. Pisty, why not play Pisty? If I could play Elpy, you better believe I would be playing Elpy, but all we got is Pisty, so we gotta go with Pisty. I would advise, generally try to use your monsters from the banish, because then you're going to get them back into the graveyard and recycle them all over again. Striker Dragon, I was playing around with 2, but I just think 1 is enough. You can reset it with Chaos Space, so it's not the end of the world if it doesn't go through. 1 Heretic Seal, another great interruption. I mean, your opponent thinks they've got you sussed, then you activate Heretic Seal, he goes to the graveyard, his effect goes through, misses all sorts of stuff like skill drain and everything. So yeah, Heretic Seal, really good card. Crystron, Hack with Fibrax, I don't like him. I know he's going to get banned soon, but I'm playing him anyway. Sue me. Romulus, searches Dragon's Ravine, you won't use the other effect. Quad Boral, because Quad Boral is Quad Boral. I used this card to destroy my opponent's Nightmare Unicorn, and I got 3 rocket monsters out of it. So if you're playing a link based strategy, Quad Boral is the card to go into. IP Masquerena, just another good card. I mean, you could nearly end on like IP Masquerena and Heretic Seal, and you're at least going to see another turn because of it. Trust me. Triple Burst, because it helps you go into that access code play, and I find that being able to attack a card in defense position and do damage can actually help if someone's trying to stall for time. Nightmare Unicorn, because it's freaking awesome. Just having that ability to spin one of your opponent's cards on their turn, you know, summoning it with IP, is invaluable sometimes. Really is. I can't express that enough. And Access Code Talker really has won me over. I was on the side of Borosaur for the longest time, but I just think Access Code gets the job done, so you gotta play him. If you're going for OTK strategies, play this card. Well, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time.